Okay, so anytime we're doing a concave or convex curves, I always recommend to stay slow. If it helps, you can even pin your fabric together if that helps you. And let me just show you a little technique of pinning. So if I am going in between here for a concave, I'm going inside. I just want to make sure the fabrics don't shift on each other because they're two layers together. So I am just pinning it right here. And right here, ensuring that the fabric does not slip on each other. Okay, so now this is a muslin, so you can't really tell what's your right side, what's your wrong side, but usually when we are sewing anything, we want to put our right sides together facing each other, so and then we sew on the wrong side. So what that does is that when you flip it over, your stitches are actually inside the garment on the wrong side. Okay. So I'm just gonna mark my 1 centimeter. If you guys want to use the magnet, great. If you don't want to use it, that's fine too. I start by back stitching, so I go about 1 to 2 stitches forward, then I do the reverse and I move forward. So I want to ensure that I have a speed that I can control when I am going through a curve. And it's okay to go slow if you want to. And I'm just working with the fabric as I am going. So I'm curving the fabric as I'm going. And I also am stretching it out a little bit to straighten it out. Not too much, just a little bit. At the end, I am back stitching again to seal the stitch. I take out my pins now because they're not needed anymore, and I have my curve. Okay, this may take a few practice to get it right. You guys are just starting off, so I don't expect it to be perfect, but the key is just going slow. Okay, so if this is my wrong side and I have to flip this like this, do you see there's a lot of bunching happening? So I've got my curve right, but what do I do for this bunching? That's when you would clip and you take that excess fabric that is bunching inside out. So I'm gonna flip this back out, and I know where I have more curves, I'm gonna clip a little bit more there compared to where it's a little straight. So all I'm doing is I'm just folding this in half. And I want to make sure when I'm clipping, I am still staying away from my seam that I have created. I want to make sure there is at least 1/8 to 3/16 of a distance between my seam and my snips. Okay, So I'm just going in an angle and I'm just taking off the excess fabric. Okay. Once I have clipped it and I have covered all the area, I'm just going to quickly take a look. I still have a lot of area here, so even if my fabric pulls, it's not going to pull out of the seam because I have left enough room there. And now when I flip it over, we have minimized the bunching. Then you do want to finish it by pressing, of course. So I'm just gonna finger press just to show you as an example. Right? So it looks a lot cleaner, and once you press it, it's just gonna lay down flat completely. And even if I pull the seam, I'm okay, I'm good, because I have left still a lot of room between my cuts and the seam. Okay, is that clear?